Alrighty, we should be good to go. Just give it a few minutes to get the starting done going. Alright. Alright. Hey everyone, how's it going? I've decided that we're gonna stay on Twitch for fuck you phone. I always need to remember to do that. Anyway, I decided I'm gonna be staying on Twitch for right now. So yeah. I also have turned the music back the music. The audio back to English. Just basically, yeah. So yeah, hope everyone had a wonderful weekend, and yeah, co-coms are good to join in when they can, and yeah, that all right, yeah, let we can get going and return.
Do you think we should go and help? It sounds like
A few things I have learned between this and last time. Arcade mode is essentially just a score attack run through each dungeony area, so I'm not really going to do that because it doesn't really give you anything. Stage reply, same for stage replay. So yeah, so we're not really going to be touching those on stream, most because it's just a score attack thing.
there's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
And I also did learn another something, but we are going to be going to the world map to do because it actually involves actually heading to the air. Orbel Downs, southern Sandrake. The idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches of the Holy Empire are sparsely populated, unless one knows where to look. If I sound out of breath, yeah, I am. I was doing trash and stuff. Sometime later. I was like reading that as that. I'm weird.
So much for arriving before sunset.
I didn't realise we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame that.
I hope we get an
You
airship.
truly think a dominance waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Obelisk. Tuning with an obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to the location via both the world map and local map. Huh, interesting. Those are kind of like Aetherites in Ff16. Louder than words. First off, Obelisk. Ancient relics found across Valencia. Their construction closely resembles the airship of ships of the fallen, but unlike them, they do not appear to have fallen from the sky, rather to have stood in place since time immemorial. They illuminate when Clive approaches, though for what reason it is unknown. After once being lit, they continue shining with the same blue glow night and day, making them ideal for use as waypoints. Alright, real quick notice that I also did learn about Torgal's heal ability. It does not. It's not an HP heal. It's extra damage heal. Basically, kind of similar to fighting games. There's stack damage that's built up like through guarding and stuff. That takes a little bit of time to clock. Stop that. Clock in. That's what Torgal heals. I don't like that because that's fine for a fighting game, but that I don't like that in an action game. I do not like that in an action game. It feels really clunky and really unnecessary. I also did learn that there are upgrades to potions that we will be getting in the game. which that's
This is the first time
fine,
I've seen these.
but eh.
Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Oh, oh. I also want to check the map. While traveling through the Great Wood, Clive and Sid happen upon a small part of Waldor intelligencers led captained by a woman from Sid's past, Benedicta Harmon. Left with more questions than answers, the pair continued on to Lost Wing. I also learned that people don't like Phoenix Shift because what's the point of this when we have this? Which I actually kind of agree. I mean, I guess if you want to use it for like ground dashing, that's fine. But it's like the fact that Clive will actively stop is kind of dumb. Also, I'm going to close my window real quick. Also, going to get on the light then. Actually, I'm looking at this. Oh, thanks for the lurk, Lale. Let's actually keep it like this right now, you know? Or should I put on light? I don't know. I feel like your hair. Yeah, my hair is getting longer. I haven't really cut it. I don't know. I probably should, but I also don't really know when because it's also summer and since I'm in the south, it's super hot. So it actually would need to walk 20 minutes in this heat. This heat.
Friends or foes.
Get him! Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh. Okay, that's just 2-patch server.
Over here. It's over.
You. I wonder what causes the chance of those.
What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet.
That is such
Let
a
me know how
cock
it
tease.
goes.
That's such a cock tease. I hate that. It's like 1 HP left. Also, I am gonna go get my light on, so give me a quick second. I'm not gonna step on you. You're the one that's right there. Dummy. Alright. There we go. called exploring. Although there's really nothing in here, so I suppose it's nice to see a lot more, see more of the world. But it's like if you're going for oh, there we go. There's 14. Let's see what this is. Okay, it just hides. Okay. Oh, there's another item down there. I really feel that if you're just gonna leave Gil down here, make it more than 10. Hey, babe. Lost Wing.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
Scout's probably dead.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout.
Sid, if there's... God damn it, Sid.
I don't even know what he looks like. The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
Nah, I know that. Like I said, it's too fucking hot for me to actually go and get it.
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan.
Sid, Lost Wing, a settlement located in central Saint-Brieuc on northeastern edge of the Great Wood. Having initially found prosperity as a stopover point for traveling traders, it fell from favor when newer, better roads bypassed and eventually fell off the map entirely. The village is both built in and around fallen ruins that the people of Lost Wing claim was once called an airship. So the sound.
That sounds like a child.
No. Also, shut up. I'm not gonna let my hair get that long. Okay, can't go down that way.
No, they can't have left the village.
Yeah, that's the way out. That's just gonna double me back to there. That probably explains why we heard.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Jeez, Sid.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
Oh shit.
Everyone guess where he's going.
Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit. If I didn't know if I could lose this guy, I would kind of go back to see. Okay, cool. I can't. I want to go back to see where the guy was. See where the body of the guy Sid killed was. Since that's not moving a distance, I'm good. All right. Yeah, that guy could have seen the body of his buddy right when he opened the door. So he was probably thinking, yeah, he could have. He very easily could have seen the body of his buddy. Anyway, let's get back to catching him, and we'll get into a fight with more with imperialists, royalists. My bad. Whatever. They're assholes no matter what.
From the scouts.
Not yet, my lady, but we are the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Norvent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
The Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
I mean, it's like kind of deserved it.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Oh, we're just fighting her. Okay. Alright, so we're fighting this. Alright.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid hasn't explained to me.
Nice timing. Stagger.
You better be on your way, Sid.
And we're doing pretty good. Boom. Nice. I just realized I made a mistake in YouTube post I made. Cleric's Medallion. At glance, what appears to be a holy relic will be able to channel power divine into curative energies actually contains dust of light aspected crystal, known to be callous to restorative arts. Increase the healing potency potions by 20. Alright, we'll keep that on until we basically get the one thing. And also give me a quick minute. I need to actually fix a oh, okay, I didn't make you one. Okay, cool. Yeah, we will equip that. That's actually going to be a little bit helpful.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom?
Perhaps
Your question.
Perhaps it's because of the fact that basically the kingdoms treat you people like slaves. Dumbass.
I've had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something is
And she's gone.
Of course. I don't know how the hell was a group that big able to just disappear that fast, though. It's like if it was just Benedicta, that would make sense. But it's like, how in the hell were her and all those men able to come back, to just escape in a matter of seconds? It's really weird.
Trust me.
You know, it's just it's weird. I don't like plot points like that. It's like at least make it a little bit believable. Like, again, I would have basically just had it been her.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brain. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying this.
I will find it weird when we
Don't mean we weren't out when we
we
can,
did the when we did the Enkidan challenge when we did the extra challenge in the demo, we were dealing with Benedicta. Why is she the first story then? Wouldn't that be because the game would make you think that hey, she probably would be like second. So it's like, why is she first?
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
Just weird.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Meanwhile, and
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze?
oh hey, the hood guy.
Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you're distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
Yeah, like I said, it's weird that we're dealing with Benedicta first. It's like, why have us go for the first real boss fight then? That's just, it's kind of lame, to be honest. I honestly, if we were just gonna be getting the first dominant to fight, I honestly would have had it been Hugo then. The challenge, not in the story.
Wake up. Gav's back.
Surprised that he actually is still alive. I would have thought he would have been dead by now.
Canovant. One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way.
More like, yeah, I can. Yeah, he can keep up with me. You can't.
Don't you let him down.
That's exactly what Sid was saying. It's like, yeah,
Right.
yeah, he can keep up with me. You can't.
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
I have a feeling we're going to be chasing down the hooded guy so much. We're going to be doing that a lot. As the story progresses, new weapon styles become available at the Hideaway's trading post, Sharon's Toll, as well as new forging recipes to the Black Hammer.
Settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour.
He's the owner of the
What?
town and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Caer Normant, an imperial stronghold located along the southern fringes of Sambrioc's territory. It's territory far from its capital of Oriflamme. It occupies a key strategic position adjacent to the Crystal Belt and is suitably formidably fortified as a result. Within its walls there are living quarters, church, a gao, a sufficient storehouse to seat occupants through lengthy siege. I do want to get a new thing. I'm putting on the cleric's medallion because that actually would be very helpful. And I think I might put the badge of might on to boost our attack power. Tower. So with this we gain 40% of HP from a potion. And 60 from a high potion. That's actually kind of very helpful. Alright, so.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
I kind of want to like. I don't think there'll be much to explore here, though. Like, I don't think there'll be. Okay.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
What?
Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic.
What? Do you want out?
That he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example.
God damn it, Mickey.
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid.
Stop that. Stop that. What you were scratching the floor?
Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
Hanged man.
May the mothers guide you.
Interesting. Wonder what it does.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Really? You're gonna make those 10,000-ish? Damn, that's cheap. I think I'll take.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Good day.
All right, hold on. He needs out. I know that. Go. There we go. There we go. Now let's get some exploring and get some information. When we head back to the world map, then we'll head back to the hideaway and do some more stuff. Oh. Ah, there we go. Quentin, the inscrutable landlord of Lost Wings Tavern and the leader of the village. Gee, real thanks. Alliance. Those who do not call the hideaway their home, but nevertheless lend their strength to Sid's cause. There are many in the twins who balk at the persecution of bears, but cannot find within them the courage to oppose it, knowing what fate waits them should their sympathies be exposed. Others take that risk, aiding Sid's bear liberation efforts by information sent by Stolas, military assistance, or direct action. Marks. Emblems that Sid's allies distribute to those in their circle of trust. It is common for the rich and powerful of Valencia to pin such marks to the bearers in their possession, that slaves might go about their master's business I hope we don't have to cover that type of topic. Lost Wing, a settlement located in central Sambriac on the northeastern edge of the Great Wood. Oh, we already did that. Oh. Presently, it's excuse me. Presently, its obscurity serves as cover to mask its burgeoning status as a safe haven for bearers who work nearby vineyards for Quentin, Illidorman and co-conspirators, while casks of Gullet Rouge aged in Lost Wing cellars provide the village with much needed income. And you're over here.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
That's one. I will.
Honored visitor, might I ask that you pray with us for the deliverance of our brothers and sisters from evil?
I do wish that basically we'd have a dash. Hymns to Gregor. And thus did Grieger summon together her 72 spirits of light, and tell them of the holy heralds she would send to the world below, and where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me, and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light to where there is only darkness. Alright.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
I already told you. He was gone before any of us could get a good look under that hood of his.
Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
So I do apologize if you guys are hearing my fan. It's hot. Like if I have to give a if I have looking up the thing, it's 92 right now. So yeah. Alright, so let's head back to Sid, who moved in that short time that we spent talking to that guy. I really want to know when the hell we're going to get our new clothes.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
I really do want that outfit Clive has. It's like, come on, give us the new clothes. You know, give us the new clothes.
A shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services.
If you're going to require services, you could at least give us a bed, jackass. It's like you could give us a bed.
To be gone before you leave.
It's like if you're going to make us sleep on the floor, what's going to stop us from basically not doing this? Other than, because honestly, I wouldn't. Sid would probably make us, but it's like.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at the deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
The road's south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Appreciate your help with the Royalists' barricade earlier. We'll see to the rest.
Alright, let's get going. I forgot to give Toriel some love before.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
Yeah, it's like I much more prefer having a sprint button, or just hell, just clicking in the left stick to start sprinting. I don't really like the just hold forward and then you'll eventually start sprinting. It's just, it feels slow. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be past where we fought Chiridia. I thought it was past that. Okay. Like, wow, I actually thought it was. Also, I actually do want to check something. Okay, cool. Alright, so up this way. Yeah, it's basically where I went before I climbed up the stairs. Okay.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Well, we have to.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Yeah, there we go. Like, damn. Hi.
Wrong way, friend.
Not this time.
We did get a new thing. Black blood. A thick, oily substance sometimes found pooling in newly formed wounds in the earth. such as the cracks left by tremors or the passing of an Econ. Though it burns as hot and bright as any crystal, liquid has until recently been largely ignored by people of Alcea due to the accurate smoke it emits when ignited.
What are the royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Where do they all come from?
Ladies said.
I'll tell your lady. You try. Norvins. Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Seriously, I would have thought we would have had at least like maybe one other area before we head to Kaer Norvin.
Over here.
Okay, let's put some more.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the Kaer. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
Still really weird. I know. I repeat myself three times. It's really weird that we're dealing with Benedicta first. It's like I would have thought she would have been probably second. But anyway, we finished an area. Back to the hideaway. Because I want to see. Because I want to check blacksmithing. I want to give the stuff we've learned to the old man.
Where to next?
For now, we rest and regroup. There are far too few of us as it is, and I won't risk losing anyone through lack of preparation.
She's not going to heal any quicker with you hovering around like a bloodfly.
I've been running around doing shit, Tarja. I'm not hovering around being a blowfly.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital.
Oh, we already heard that. They're talking about the group that just recently appeared.
Leave me be. Not until you've had your medicine.
Oh, it's went the wrong way.
These apples are all foul. Would you rather you...
Do you think we should go and help?
It sounds like...
Have you come for a tale? Or bear?
Alright, so this should basically get us to level 2 for this. Fuck you.
What subject shall we consider today?
Alright, so we upgrade persons of interest. Gav. Sid's faithful scout puts his legendary nose to work in tracking the movements of slavers, soldiers, and any other object of interest to the hideaway. The ever agreeable fellow not only too gladly delving behind enemy lines so he could get a good story or two out of it. And we also have attendant to Margrace. Servant of a man who goes by the name Lord Margrace. Together they travel with twins to some unknown end. You know, considering they put him next to Dad, I would not be surprised if this turns out to be Joseph. I will not be surprised if the attendant turns out to be Joseph. Lay of the land. Hanged Man. Quinton's Tavern in Lostwing. It is very much the beating heart of the village. Not only do the villagers congregate here to eat, drink, and be merry, it also frequented by traveling traders seeking to load their wagons with Lostwing's famous wine. Orbel Downs. In southern Saint-Brieuc, where the Great Wood ends, it lie the secluded meadows of Orbel. Here the soil is rich and climate temperate, while the sloped terrain provides ample runoff for rain, making the location perfect for the growing wine grapes, something the residents of nearby Lostwing take very seriously. Mysteries of the Realm. Liberation of bearers. That which Sid and his allies strive to do, save bearers from slavery. To this end, they gather information about masters who most mistreat their property, that they might focus the rescue efforts on those most in need. Freed bearers are brought back to safely of the hideaway, and though many are unsure what to do with their newfound freedom, the combination of warm welcome, warm food, and a warm bed helps to calm their cares. Airship. Legend has it that the people of the Fallen once sailed through the skies in the bellies of these ships. Though all now lies shattered and silent on the surface below, the town of Lostwing is built around such a ruin. Crystal Fetters. A restraining device for bearers and dominants that uses precisely arranged in the archived shards of crystal to disrupt the flow of aether throughout their flesh, thus preventing them from priming or casting magic. So valuable are the materials which they are made, and so rare the skill required to craft them, there are only very few specimens in existence, and they are only employed when absolutely necessary. Kind of similar to Sea Stone in One Piece, if you kind of think about it. Bestiary, Chirada. An ethereal conjuration summoned forth by Dindicta Harmon when Clive encountered a dominant wind near Lostwing. Despite their size, the creature's heavily feathered wings do not seem to hamper its movement, which is disconcertingly nimble. More so than speed, though, it was Chirada's army array of powerful magics that set apart from lesser foes. But we didn't really have that much of trouble with it.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Heck. Alright, so let's look and see. Let's look and see what the Smith guy has.
Well, so what it be?
Alright, so new. Traveler's Bands. Well, we still need a few in order to craft that, we still need a few sharp fangs. Does this tell?
Look what the curl dragged in. If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
No.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Alright, so redstone. Alright. Before we head to the care, I do want to get that new thing. Luckily, I know a good spot to actually get some.
Heading west. Riga be with you.
Yeah, so we can head to the Orbital Downs because I think leaving the area should allow the enemies to respawn. Maybe not the royalist enemies, but the wolves definitely should be respawning. Or not. Seriously? I'm gonna look this up. Still looking it up. It's like, damn. I don't really want to go to the next area without getting this new getting new equipment. Considering it's like, hey, I can actually do that. Considering I'm so close to getting the damn thing. Open world map. Oh. Wonder if when we can revisit other areas then. Well, actually, guess that's what the one with the replaying stages thing is for. It's like areas like this need like. Valley Matter, that's actually new. Oh, Hangman. This seal marks his bearer's trusted ally, Quentin of Lothwing. Happily, I can write a solution to your dilemma. As favorite Sid, that is. Valley Matter. An inconspicuous shrub commonly found growing near mother crystals. Its roots are harvested to create a deep red dye. But unlike most pigments, madder root extract is more than merely stained cloth, and imbues it with a faint elemental charge that can aetherly enhance both bearer and crystal-based magics. I guess we have to use the replay thing if we want to grind for stuff. That's kind of stupid, to be honest. Like, hopefully I can leave the one thing after getting those, because I have like what? Because I have like what 3-4 more. You know, it's like it's weird. Oh, Sid finger on here.
That seal of Quinton's. You keep that close, all right? Is there a mistrusting lot? And I'd rather they didn't, well, hang you. I see I'm busy here.
What's that for you, dear?
Yeah, I need 4 more sharp fangs.
That it? Fine.
Hopefully I can leave these stages and not have to do this stuff.
I suppose not.
Stage layout saying defeating enemy stage relay will earn you fewer XP and may restore different loot drops. Okay, cool.
Did I mention the big deadly beast?
Okay, cool. Hopefully, I will be able to keep the drops I get.
Assassin can't handle though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and his shortcut.
Hopefully, I can leave with the items I have.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Oh, maybe they don't.
It's over. Finish.
We still have a way to go.
Let me actually look to see what enemies drop what I'm looking for actually. Okay. Okay.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Finished.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here. Mind your head.
There's 2 sharp fangs. Good. Alright, you give sharp fangs.
A wyvern.
I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does it?
There we go. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. And now...
Must be a nest nearby.
Now, let's see if I keep those. Yeah, now let's see if we keep the stuff we have. We should have about 40, around 40. Yes, we do. Cool. Also, it said that Sharon sold these. Did I just miss it?
Go on then.
No. Not now. Not right now, then.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
But at least now I can actually go and
So, what it be?
craft the Traveler's Band so we can get a 2 buff to our defense and 1 buff to our HP.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Can we? Ooh, nice. We can automatically get it to level 2. Nice.
You can thank me later.
Nice. That's really helpful. With that done, now we can go ahead and go enter and take care. All right. So ability points. Yeah, we're trying to get 500 for a master dodge. I hope I can get that before we I could get that before I fight Benedicta. I hope I could get that before that. Anyway. Oops, I forgot to do that. I'll read that when we're done here. Someone remind me. We'll read that when we're done here.
The land has fallen. The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day.
I hope I'm not going to get in trouble with this. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble with this.
People flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lusty.
Something tells me he's going to be our big villain.
But of course not, my liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
We're still going to watch these cutscenes, even though this is going to basically be the exact same thing. Just because. Headwind.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Update for Benedicta. Commander of the Kingdom of Walred's elite intelligencers and dominant Garda, the Warden of Wind. While her dalliances with Hugo Kupka would appear to be naught but a ruse guided by the hand of King Barnabas, her love for former Lord Commander Sora Sid was deep and true, and left an equally abyssal hole in her heart when he left Walred. Sid, leader of the Hideaway and dominant Ramu, Warden of Thunder. Born land beyond the Twins, Sid journeyed to Valisthea as a sword for hire. It was here that he entered the service of Walred. Walid awakened his dominant and was finally elevated to the Lord Commander of the Royal Army. However, he was soon to abandon his post and Benedicta that he might instead create a world where bears and dominants can die on their own terms.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here. They're all empty.
And? You gonna give up?
Sid. This gate.
Need some help.
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
May already be in the care. Find him and kill him.
Good news, lads.
Your search is over.
There we go.
So, where to next?
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
There, that way. Okay, can't pet him. Oh, well. He's trying to pet Torgal.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left.
Yeah. But who cares about the Imperials? Am I going already? Okay, okay, it's this way. So let's go this way then. Gotta explore every single area. Okay, yeah, so we did go this way last time. Thank you for the potion, sir.
Damn it. They're everywhere. That's enough. A little help.
Not that way.
Welcome back, Lord Coupon. Oh, I'm not staying.
My wounds, boy.
They're staggered.
Too slow. Toggle.
There we go.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedict? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Here's Predator Fire, Scarlet Cyclone. Basically, yeah, it increases the damage to Scarlet Cyclone, which, yeah. Honestly, I think I'm kind of fine with these right now, because I'm not really a big fan of Scarlet Cyclone. It's an alright move, but it's like, yeah.
All this bloody running. After them.
Well guarded. Yeah. There's the guard thing.
Seems they were expecting it.
You don't say.
It's over. Stay down. It's over. Sick of Toggle. That's enough. Stay down. It's over.
Oh.
My wounds, boy. That's enough.
There we go. Now it's level 15 for us. Okay, so, okay. I do want to save here. It also says, remind me, we need the 3 to think for Headwind. In pursuit of the missing Dominant and Lost Wings bearers, Clive and Sidmus infiltrated nearby Sanfrias Fortress, now teamed with Waldritter soldiers. Fortunately for both of them, Clive knows of a secret entrance. Let's go this way. Whew. You show me. Yep.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Krieger must have plans for us.
Alright, so now we have this fight again.
What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the Dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive. No move.
Finish them.
You know, it's like we already know what happened because we already did. Because again, this is the Iconic challenge. We already know Sid's fine. But for right now,
At least it's not 3 against 1.
we're gonna deal with the already beaten Shirada first. Not Shirada first. Deal with Shirada first. Right now they're doing a combo attack. Dodge for evasion. Strike you. And strike close for double for damage. Alright, with Shirada done, now we can take on Stuparn.
Come on. A little help. Too slow. My wounds, boy.
There's her staggered.
Torgal. My wounds, boy. Not this time. A little help. Too slow. Not this time.
And that is takedown. Nice. Oh boy.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right? Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Alright, so save here. No need to chase after Benedicta. Shoot me. I wish you could like take a rest in that bed. So that way we can actually get some health back.
She must be here somewhere.
And there's a potion that we lost. Okay, this one is going to get to her, so we won't go this way. Healing. Favor of Fire Heat Wave, which we don't have because I'm honestly saving up for Which honestly, I'm saving up for the dodge buff. Alright, so now we're back to full health, but unfortunately... You.
My wounds, boy. That's enough.
No, I thought those were going to get killed. I do wish we had enough to basically level us up before Benedicta, so we can get fully healed for that. Which I really do hate going into boss fights before without being fully healed.
I'm running out of tower.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
This might take a while. It's over.
I also do kind of feel that mortal blows should give you at least some health, maybe. Like, what's the point of doing them in normal game if they're not for thing? I think we are right. I think this is right where the fight is. Oh no, we have.
That's enough. Stay down.
I could have one more fight that gives me like maybe 30. That would be really nice. But yeah.
Not this time. It's over. Better not have flown away.
Honestly, I kind of do want to see something. It's like. Oh, cool. Gladly take this upgrade to precision dodge, so now we can... Alright. Next up... I think we'll take lunge. I think we'll take lunge next. And I'm saving a lot, but it's like... Paranoia.
How tall are you? Damn! Toggle! A little help!
died. That was actually a really nice timed one. Green Tower. This is it. This is where Benedicta is. Top of this.
Stay down.
Finally.
There we go. So many saves that had wind in this story, Eric. Alright, here we go. Now it's actually time for actual story time for fighting Benedicta.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters.
Well, we fought one.
None of your talents are rare indeed. Why cost your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer.
Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah!
Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Not this time. My wounds, boy. Too slow. Too slow. Not this time.
That was my fault for dodging right into that.
A little help.
Alright, that is round one done again.
Where is he? I won't ask again.
Watch this. Fucking dog. Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
I kind of do feel that this should have unlocked Limit Break in the main game. Considering again you had that in the Iconic challenge, it's like I totally understand not having Garuda for this part, but it's like again I do feel that we should have they should not have given us the first real boss in the demo, and I also do feel they should have given us Limit Break by now. This should have given us like unlocked Limit Break for this. Damn, nice. Nice. 2 parries in a row. Alright, no rain. Go. Dodge. Bam. Potion. staggered again. Alright, so Torgo should be coming back now. There we go. Boom. I think my favorite part of that is literally Torgal's bite and he just spins around on her face. I think that's my favorite part of... Didn't mean to do that. I don't know. Have you? I win. Got her. That went a lot better than the demo. That went a lot better than the demo because I actually ran out of potions in the demo.
You are but a branded. How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Clive?
And this is where when the demo ended. So now we actually get to learn what the hell happened to Clive. But like I said, I actually want to pause the cutscene to actually kind of explain my thoughts on this. Considering again, this was the Iconic challenge part of the demo. I think it's kind of dumb that they give us the Iconic challenge, and it's this part because they give us some late game stuff. I'm not saying. I think that they shouldn't have given us Garuda's powers if this was if this was the first thing we were going to do. I think they should have probably given us either Shiva, or Shiva or Odin, some Odin's maybe. Because I just find it stupid. It's like I also do feel that basically at the start of the of round 2 for Benedicta, they should have given us Limit Break. Because honestly, that seems like a real prime candidate for Limit Break. Uh-oh.
Enough of this.
And she cannot use powers.
What? She's gone.
What's happening?
Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
At the risk of sounding like a complete total jackass, she's not really that useful now. Useful, considering she doesn't have Garuda's powers. At the risk of sounding like an asshole, because like, what other use does she have? You know, it's just.
Fuck me. I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse.
You know, it's just.
When it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Yeah.
Damn it all.
Yep, he did.
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
Well, at least they didn't. At least they're not. At least they knew. Yeah, the villagers didn't do anything to this. So at least they only killed royalists.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel. Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
How are we going to escape, though? Wings of Change. Powerwind. Clive has gained portion of the Icon Garuda's essence. Attuning with Garuda not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Gouge, a deadly fairy of talons and tear an opponent from multiple hits. It's Garder's iconic feat, Deadly Embrace, can be used to draw smaller, lighter enemies toward Clive. The action can also topple larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches 50%. Toppling an enemy in this manner can deal significant damage. Changing econs, we already know that.
Benedicta said you'd taken her power. You don't still have it, do you?
I think I do. I can feel it. It's inside me, along with the flames.
Well, are you not keen to try it out? What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, so, man named Margaret. A mysterious man that many believe to be a dominant of fire. He is rarely seen without his heavy robe nor his loyal attendant. The two journey together far and wide across the realm to an unknown end. Now we have Garuda. You can now accumulate their abilities. Oh. Same as 120, but I still want to take lunge buff. I think we might get we might master all the normal abilities. The abilities, then we'll probably start looking at getting some of these, getting the other abilities. I do actually want to save though. Thank you for the high potion I mistakenly used.
Stop there! Bring me! Where did you two come from?
Someone hear me, damn it!
You lose.
I am disappointed that we only have default punishes. Well, there's the level up I kind of wanted. You know, I kind of feel that basically each econ should have like a different one. Maybe not different animations, but it's like at least different elemental affinities. I do not mean to do that. But with the ones we got from these two fights, we can now take the mastery for lunge. I think next we'll take Burning Blade. And then we'll probably take the Stomp.
The bridge is closed! Turn back! What's the It's over!
hate pairing enemies that are basically kind of most. I don't like pairing stagger enemies with normal enemies. I get rid of you.
My wounds, boy. Not this time.
There we go. Alright, so let's see, let's get over to here. If you're gonna stick, like I said, if you're gonna stick like Gil out in the spot, Gil out and be picked up stuff, how about not have it be like 2? Have it be at least maybe 10 or 20.
Oh, it's only me.
Joey, Gav, are you trying to get yourself killed?
It's not me who's been playing with fire. Don't do things by halves, do you? This way. So if it wasn't you or him who freed the bearers, who was it?
Good question. Someone who didn't have their hands full fighting a bloody harpy, I guess. But what matters is they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Just doing my job, like. So, what about his dominant?
Gone. And after we were so close.
Well, I can track him.
Why would you?
Sid told us about your family. Lost me own to Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
Go safely, brothers.
It's gonna be sad when Gav dies.
I reckon he likes
It's gonna be sad when he dies. It's also gonna be sad when Sid dies too. So I have a feeling Sid's gonna die. I mean, how else are we gonna get Romlu's power?
She's gone.
Meanwhile,
My lady, you have to hold on. We're going to get you.
Gone. What am I going to do? Barnabas?
How long to the coastal road?
At this pace, we won't make it by sunset.
uh-oh.
He'll cast me out like all the others. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
My lady.
Carol.
Probably the Iron Kingdom.
What do we have here?
Fetch a good price, I reckon.
But we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't. praise her worth.
Stay away!
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore.
Huh. Sid doesn't look different.
Come on.
But Benedicta looks younger, so I wonder how old is Sid?
Is this it, Adolphus? My punishment for not listening to you? This wretched world!
Not good. Not good.
Sid.
Do you feel it too?
Garuda. By the flames.
She's drawn in too much ether. She can't control it. If Garuda isn't stopped, that vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
I'll stop her.
You'll stop her.
I heard it again. Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't mean you have to listen. I should have gone with Gav. Clive, I don't think you understand. That's not just windy weather you're wandering into. Benedicta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day. I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
But I do. I have to find out. And I'm not turning back.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind, who Benedicta transformed during her ill-fated flight from the Empire. It takes the form of fearful harpy, summoning storms and tearing the flesh of its prey with hawk-like talons. Such is the Eikonic frenzy for destruction, even allies of the dominant day won't to begin filling the battlefield with dark clouds gathered overhead. Next reminder, I forgot to read this. No, but I can also do this. Wings of Change. Clive sparred with Dominant Wind not only in some victory, but sees him wrest away Hurricane's very essence and claim it for his own. Before he or Sid can make heads or tails of this curious turn events, an explosion rocks the air, prompting a hurried evacuation.
Aye. One for every family.
not mean to do that. Keep pressing the wrong button. So many of these things. We're not going to be going fighting all of them. In fact, we're only fighting this one because it's actually very close to a...
My wounds, boy. Not this time. Who's that? Not this time.
A good one again. Okay. They're not attacking us. But yeah, we do have Burning Blade. That basically allows us to let battles go faster. Let's take Down Thrust. We'll save Stomp for last. We'll save Stomp for last. Then we'll start looking at we'll probably take the last ability for yeah, they'll probably look at then we'll look at the abilities for Phoenix and Garuda. You're going to attack us. No, you're not. All right. Now we're going to save again. Shoot me.
He's in there. I know it.
Oh, all right, and we're out of there. Okay, I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought we were going to go straight to a fight. Anyway, let's return to the hideaway. Give some information about what we've done here. The unavailable insurance toll. Crafting recipe available at the Black Hammer.
Do you think we should go and help?
Alright, so let's go back to you. And now we can see what happens if we when we level these up. It's like Christ. 2.
I have quite the find for you today.
Ooh. Valsteam Calendar. The dating system used throughout the Twins, which marks the years of the realm that have passed since the signing of the Continental Accord some 800 years ago. In the centuries since, nations have risen and fallen. The concord between them and concord between them has faltered, but the calendar persists. Aegis. Dating back to antiquity, the term Egi has historically been used to describe those ethereal entities that are conjured by dominance. Aegis are capable of casting potent magics corresponding to the elemental alignment of their creators. Although unquestionably fathomable, they will fade immediately should dominant who gave them being happen to be slain. I have a feeling that since it did mention that if the dominant who gave them being will be slain, we're going to encounter that. That's going to be countered. We're countered, in my honest opinion.
What subject shall we consider today?
All right, so Gareth, second in command of Walred's Royal Intelligencers, serving under Benedict Hartman, with whom he shares a deep bond of trust. Killed by footpads while attempting to evacuate certain Benedicta from collapsing near Corvette. Lay of the Land, got a new thing, and Norvent Valley. An expansive river valley that cuts through southern central Sambarek. The fortress of Caer Norvent rises along its eastern edge. Eye of the Tempest. A raging vortex born upon Benedict Harmon's descent to madness and lost control over Eikon Garuda. Its power is not only such that not only our entire village is swept from its passing, but the very ground beneath it is gouged and disfigured. Kingdom of Walred. No, we already did this. The sole surviving nation in Ash. Walred has its capital at Stonher, home to Mother Crystal Drake's Spine. A warlike land, its considerable military might serves to keep neighboring countries at bay. Not all are deterred, however, and the constant need to fight off hordes of beastmen prevents the royalists from launching full incursion to Storm. Royal Intelligencers. Unlike Walred's main battlefield forces, whose orders are usually issued by their Lord Commander, the Intelligencers reported directly to the King, or at least they did, until their dissolution the aftermath of Sidney Clive's surprise attack on Caer Norvent. Thalon, a mining settlement in the northern part of the continent of Ash. It is known for the adamantite it produces, a resource highly prized for its unrivaled durability, but this is both a blessing and a curse, leading as it has to repeated attacks by marauding orcs over the years. Though previously well protected, the encroachment of the Blight has seen citizens deserting into the droves, leaving the town more vulnerable to attack. You know, I see Thanlan, I think of Thanlan from Ff16. I would not be surprised if that's not if that's the thing. Bandits, those who make their coin stealing from others or from their corpses. Banditry is outlawed in every corner of the realm, so those who turn to it must make their beds far from the eyes of the considerably, often setting up camp in abandoned villages. Some brigands would like to band into small armies that together they might have the strength to make raids upon towns and villages in search of the food and funds they need to survive. Branded. A common pejorative term for bearers marked with the brand. Newborn babes are tested at birth, and those that are found knacker branded are cheek and taken into custody of the state. We already looked at those. Did I miss one? Oh. Semi-priming. The act of a dominant calling upon a part of their Eikon's power without fully transforming into the legendary beast itself. It does not require nearly as much aether as to fully prime, taking less toll on the dominant's flesh. Upon semi-priming, the host takes on some aspect of their Eikon, sprouting wings or becoming clad in stone. Suparna, an ethereal creation of Benedicta Harmon, dominant of wind. When summoned in Caer Norvent alongside her wind Shirada, the pair worked in tandem to attempt to overwhelm Sid Clive, wielding a panoply of potent magics and deadly aerial assaults. Orcs, a warlike yet surprisingly organized species of beastmen native to Ash. They've long been in conflict with Wanderers over control of the continent and currently count the bulk of its eastern half as their own. However, the encroaching blight continues to eat into the amount of livable land, making the fight for more territory even more vital.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Check the stone. Let's check what Charon has.
Look what the girl dragged in.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about
Okay, Bastard Sword. Interesting. Dark Sash. I am gonna refill. I am gonna take at least one high potion to make up for my stupidity. All right, so let's see what we can make now.
Well, what do you want?
All right, so we can make Bastard Sword. That's 10. Bastard Sword 2 is equal. Well, we can make it. Can we make Bastard? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Yeah. But we're not going to do that. We're going to basically wait until the next one. So the next weapon that we can make from the Black Hammer, that will actually be the first time we'll be replacing our weapon. So cool. All right, so cracked. Dark Sash. Okay, we can make the Dark Sash plus 1. So, yeah, might as well do that. Can we reinforce it? No, we need more Valley Matter. So I'll look up where to get that. And over here, steel, which we can make steel crowns. Put that. And we can also, well, hold on. Do we need, all right. Okay, we just need meteorite, which yeah. I would take that. So cool. All right, we'll need to look up Valley Matter. So let's look to see where I can get that. Shoot me. Side quest.
Anything else?
Zarya region.
Benedict is dangerous at the best of times, Clive. And these might just be the worst.
I want to go and see if the shop at
Good girl. Hungry, are you?
Lost Wing. I want to see if Lost Wing has been updated.
You see, it's just like I told you. Everyone made it back safe and sound.
Are you sure about that? I've not seen that bloke in the robe and his lady friend.
But how did you escape the care?
Someone started a fire. Our guard went to check on it and they never came back.
I knew you'd save them. I told Mummy you would.
What can I interest you in today?
Nice. We do want to take a Valley Matter.
Trust it's all here. Keep fighting the good fight.
I do want to take a Valley Matter. If we need at least one to upgrade the thing.
Any cleaner than that.
Yeah. Oh, my bloody back.
Okay, so I can travel from the map. Okay. That's new to know. That is new to know, so I don't need to leave areas.
Make it quick.
Use the forge. We want to reinforce the dark sash we got.
You can find me later. And
I think we will go and... Nah, we'll probably keep them. Alright.